The following is paid programming.
It's time to talk taxes.
New friends, new opportunities, new partners. EG Tax.
It's Ask the Tax Lady with Esther Gulius and EG Tax on News Radio 930 WBEN. To reach Esther now, call 803-0930. Toll free at 1-800-616-9236. And cell calls are free at star 930. And now, live from the WBEN studios, it's Esther Gulius.
Hey, everybody, this is the Tax Lady, and this is our hour to talk taxes. And we know taxes are on your mind because whether they're giving you money back, whether you got businesses, whether you're looking for unemployment, if you haven't filed yet, if you feel compromised because you don't really want to leave home to get your taxes prepared, we understand and we will answer your questions, even though the IRS and state of New York are pretty much incognito till July the 15th. EG Tax is there for you. We have area offices south, east, midtown, town north to help you with your tax needs. And I will tell you, if you want to sit in the car, that's okay with us. You want to do it virtually over the internet, we can do that. You want us to pick them up from your home, we can do that. Or if you want an in-person safe visit where we are all buttoned up and everything's all cleaned up with alcohol, rubbing alcohol, we can do that too. So EG Tax just wants you to know that we are your friend and we are trying to help you, especially now with all the gigantic changes that are happening. This is the first time in my remembrance that the IRS is giving money back. Giving money back because they want to help Americans who are feeling the pinch so that the economy doesn't go completely to hell in a handbasket. And I'm joined in studio today with Chris Fabian. Hey, Chris.
Hello, Esther.
Hello, Christopher. And I think Tiff has the day off, right?
Yes. You kept mentioning weather, and it does seem like tax season with the weather we're having right now.
You mean it's not February?
Yeah, it looks like it outside.
All right. I'm Esther Gulius, the Tax Lady, 803-0930, 803-0930, star 930 on a cell phone. You can text us at 3930, and we're going to talk about, there are so many things coming down the pike, and I will tell you, if you're a small business owner who is thinking, oh my gosh, I don't know how I'm going to make ends meet, there are a lot of things in the change in the tax law, not just PPP. Not just the EIDL loans. I mean, there are other things that you can do as a small business owner, and we're going to teach you about that. As a matter of fact, Chris, we've decided that we're going to do a seminar, right?
Right. On June 3rd, we're going to do a virtual seminar. Who knows, it could turn into a regular seminar, depending if things open up and they allow us. But right now, we're scheduling it for a virtual seminar June 3rd, which is a Wednesday, first Wednesday in June at 4 p.m. So you want, there's a link right on our website. You can click there, and we'll respond, and we'll get you everything you need to know, including the Zoom code and password when the time comes. And
so this way you can sit in the comfort of your home, safe. And we're calling it the business treatment plan, like you're going to the doctor, right? COVID-19 business treatment plan. And so it'll be an opportunity. I have to tell you, there are some things out there in the tax law for small businesses, employers, self-employed people that you need to know about that'll save you thousands of dollars. And unfortunately, if you figure it out next January, it's too late.
Right. Yep.
All right. I'm Esther Gulius, the Tax Lady, 803-0930, 803-0930, star 930 on a cell phone. And we're going to go to the phones. And if you want to join us online, you feel free to join us. And Jay, I can't read who the first person is.
James from Clarence.
Hey, James, how are you?
Hi, Esther. My situation is as follows. My 19-year-old grandson needed his taxes done this year for the first time. Prior to this, he had been a dependent. I was in Florida at the time, so I had him send me a screenshot of his W-2, did his taxes for him, state and federal, filled out the envelopes, put the postage on, overnighted it to him, and just had him, put in his, or sign it and put in his banking information. And he mailed it on March 6th. As of the 6th week, he had gotten his state return back, and they had processed it, and he'd gotten the money in his account. Nothing on the federal. So I started checking on their website, putting in his refund, social, and so on, and it said not received, not received, not received. This is going on 7th week, 8th week. Now it's the 9th week. My question is, can I assume that this was lost in the mail?
Well, this is what I assume, that because it was a paper return, correct?
Yeah, I was.
See, I mean, they just pretty much haven't processed paper returns. What I would suggest you do is do it online. So go ahead and do that return online, and just do the federal. They will get it, and your grandson will get his refund in about 15 days.
Okay, I just didn't want to do a double return and have there be.
But you see, once they see it's been processed, they'll ignore the paper.
I got you. Okay.
So this way, but you can wait until July or August, and once they're back in business, then it'll be something that will be available for your grandson. But if you want him to get it right now, which I don't blame you, I would go ahead and file it electronically. And once they see that it's filed electronically, believe me, they're not going to reprocess it.
Okay, great. And then you also get his $1,200.
His stimulus.
Great. That's what I was planning on doing, and I just wanted to make sure I was.
That's what I would do.
Legal.
That's what I would do.
Much.
Okay. Hey, thanks for calling. I'm Esther Gulius, the tax lady from EG Tax. We certainly want to help you. 8030930, 8030930, star 930 on a cell phone. And again, we're having that COVID-19 business treatment plan seminar, virtual seminar, so you can join us with Zoom, and we will especially you small business owners who need so much help. My heart breaks for you. As a small business owner, I know what it's like. The beautiful thing in my situation is that my job is to know. But a lot of you, if you're landscapers or you're selling widgets or you're a beautician, your job is to do hair. Your job is to cut grass. Your job is to beautify lawns. Your job is not to know about taxes, but there are things in the tax law that can really help you. And we suggest that you go to our website at egtax.com to register, because we sure want to help you. And let's go quickly to Kevin. Hey, Kevin, how can we help you?
I think he's gone. Let's go to Greg.
Oh, Kevin dropped. Hey, Greg.
Good afternoon, folks.
How are you?
Very good. Happy Mother's Day weekend, Esther.
Oh, thank you. And I will tell you, it's all moms out there. When God made moms, He made angels to take care of their kids. I'll tell you. So happy Mother's Day to everybody, and happy Mother's Day to me too. And thank you for wishing happy Mother's Day to me too, Craig.
You deserve a much nicer weekend than this.
It's true.
Well, I got caught in a snowstorm, so I said, well, I might as well go home and call Esther, because nothing's happening outside.
All right. Well, we're happening. What can we help you with?
Okay. My wife and I have gone to your company for 10 years, totally thrilled with the service.
Thank you.
And we had our taxes done like the first week of March. And then about a week or two later, from one of our brokerage accounts, they send us a form saying, oh, this is your updated form.
Right.
2 weeks after I was there.
Right.
Okay, I dropped off the amended, what is it, the 1044, whatever it is, 1099.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Dropped off to 1099 to your office back in March. And since then, I know with the virus and everything, it's putting everything behind.
So did we never contact you for the 1040X? Did we ever give you an amended return to mail in?
No.
Okay. So if you would be kind enough.
A couple times, and we had emailed a couple times, and we hadn't heard anything.
Yeah, well, on Monday, give us a call at 632-7886 at our corporate headquarters. We have all the files all there from all of our offices, and we will take care of that amended return on Monday for you.
Tim and
down the
now if he wants to call.
Oh yeah, Tim is right at corporate right now. So if you hang up, you can call 632-7886. He's there, and he can help you to get all lined up with that.
And what's his name?
Tim Eliason.
Okay, I will give them a call.
All right, that's a great thing. All right. I'm Esther Gulius, the tax lady from EG Tax. 8030930, 8030930, star 930 on cell phone. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back with your calls for Ed, Virginia, Denise, and your calls on the other side. We'll see you in a minute.
We are family. I got all my sisters.
Hey, to us, your family, and I want to tell you, when you think about somebody that cares, it's so hard in a service industry anymore to get anybody to care. And I mean, it's not that they don't care; you can't talk to anybody. And at EG Tax, we're accessible, and we sure want to help you. And especially now, since the IRS and State of New York has extended the filing deadline till July the 15th, and pretty much nobody's answering the phone. I know they're doing some virtual stuff. EG Tax is there. You can call us. We get, Chris, hundreds of phone calls a day, right?
Oh my gosh, stimulus questions, unemployment questions, PPP questions, tax questions. You know, we're there all the time, whatever.
And we actually will help people to, if they are non-filers, we'll fill out the forms for them right over the phone, right?
Correct.
And we don't charge to do that.
No.
All right, so I just want you to know EG Tax is in your corner. Something I wanted to mention before we get to the calls again. This year, if you're somebody over the age of 72 or 70 and a half and you've been taking out your required minimum distribution, this year you don't need to do an RMD. But that doesn't mean that you wouldn't want to, right, Chris? Necessarily.
Right. I mean, you got to look at the tax situation. I mean, if your income is low enough, it could be tax-free income.
And so in that case, you'd want to do an RMD.
Right. Yeah, sometimes you may not want to because you may not have qualified for the stimulus, but when you file your 2020 return, you will qualify because you don't need your IRA. You don't have to
Right.
out your IRA.
You know, and that's something that people ought to understand. The stimulus, if you didn't get the stimulus, you get another bite at the apple during tax season. The stimulus was actually an advance on next year's credit. So if you didn't get it, you get an opportunity to get it again. And if your income is low enough, maybe you didn't qualify in 19 because your income was too high. If your income is low enough, like for instance, you don't have to do your RMD, then you might get the stimulus again. So it makes it more complicated, but it gets you an opportunity to get an extra $1,200, $2,400 if you're filing a joint return. And that's part of what we do at EG Tax. We want to make it so that we kind of unscrew the spaghetti so you understand what's available to you. But let's go back to the phones, all right? And we're going to talk to Ed. Hey, Ed, how are you, sir?
I got a question on a stimulus check.
Yeah.
Number one, we received it from a deceased member of the family.
Okay.
Does that have to go back?
Ah, you are so good. Chris, you want to tell them we finally got clarification on what the heck to do if you got a stimulus check for somebody who's passed away.
Right. You have to write void on the check, and you send it to, there's a new, believe it or not, a New York address, Brookhaven Refund Inquiry Unit, 5000 Corporate Court, mail stop 547. That's Holtzville, New York, 11742. We will have that up on our website after the radio show. But if you want to write void, send it back to them, and you'll be good. Otherwise, there would be bills coming in the mail, and we don't want that.
That's right. And the thing is, they also said, please don't fold it or staple it. But, you know, I figure beggars can't be choosers. So if you just get them back the check and mark it void. And they also asked that you enclose a little explanation. Like, this was for Uncle Charlie, who passed away in February of 2019. So we're returning the stimulus money because he's not entitled to it. That's what you would do with it. So... and again, go to our website and we'll have the address for where to mail that stimulus check that you shouldn't have gotten. Does that help you, Ed?
Is the stimulus check taxable?
No, it's not taxable.
No. Okay, because somebody was telling me it was going to be taxed.
No, what's taxable is the unemployment. So the extra $600 that you're getting if you're somebody that's unemployed and collecting unemployment insurance, there's an extra $600 component that the federal government kicked in, and the state of New York is up to $500 and some dollars. So you could be getting $1,100 a month. That is taxable. The stimulus is not.
Both federal and state taxable.
That's correct.
Right. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Thanks for calling. I'm Esther Golias, the tax lady from EG Tax, 8030930, 8030930, star 930 on your cell phone, and you can text us at 3930, and we got Virginia next. Hi, Virginia.
Hi, Esther and Chris. Thank you so much. I have learned so much since March 24th when, as a self-employed, my husband is self-employed, we found out that for the first time ever, he would be eligible for self-employed or
The pandemic insurance, unemployment insurance, and that's great.
If I was not listening to your show that day, we never would have known. So we're very grateful.
Oh, well, that really, from my perspective, it was interesting. My daughter today said to me, Mom, I just can't believe how you get all excited about this stuff. Because what I see as a taxpayer, I see people that are going to have their financial future fixed if I can understand the law and give it to them. And so that's how I feel. So thank you for the kind words.
And we're so grateful. And so we are still pending with regular unemployment. I don't know if he will be eligible for that. And this has been now going into our 8th week. We have received 2 payments, not in succession, regarding the $600, but it's been a real blessing.
Oh, that's
so
great.
Esther, what should we be doing now as self-employed, sole proprietor?
Now, are you guys back in business, Virginia?
Oh, no. Like in 24 hours, our next 3 jobs. In fact, the day before your show, like in succession, 3 phone calls almost in a row, those jobs shut down.
Yeah.
So
now, do you have employees?
No employees.
Okay. So a lot of, well, here's one thing that's going to help. You know how FICA is such a bite in the butt? All right. One of the things that's in the tax law is that your FICA can be postponed until the end of 2021, and at that point in time, half of it would be due, and then the balance would be due at December 31st of 2022.
Wow.
So your FICA, which is such a large number for self-employed people, can be postponed. And what I'd suggest you do is sign up for our virtual seminar, because then we can interact with you since it's on Zoom, and we can talk specifically about your situation. But that is a big saving for people, because that's a tax that's due no matter what. If you have no income, you still owe the FICA. So that's a good thing for small business people.
Well, we will definitely sign up for the seminar.
And it's no charge, just to let everybody know.
Exactly for us.
Okay, great. Hey, thanks for calling, Virginia.
Thank
Stay warm.
Blessings.
Thank you. I'm Esther Golias, the tax lady from EG Tax. It's so great to hear those kind of things. That's really what we live for, right, Chris?
Right. And I wanted to tell Virginia, too, don't forget your husband should go on every week and still claim that he's not working.
That's right.
Employment.
Good. Thank you so much for that.
So
you have to re-up every week, right?
Every week you have
for your unemployment
working, because they won't know to send you a check if you're not doing it. They're going to take you back to work.
Especially when you're self-employed and you never did this before, right?
Exactly.
So you think, oh, well, I signed up once. They ought to know. They don't know unless you go back on that site and say, no, I didn't have any work this week.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Let's go back to the phones. We're going to talk to Denise. Hi, Denise.
Hello. I
How
have
are you?
questions for you. Both were my cousins. My cousin turned 18 in 2019. So, of course, his parents did not get the stimulus. But he did work, and filing his tax returns, would it make a difference if they do not claim him? Would he get some kind of credit in 2020 for the stimulus money that
Sure. Chris, you want to explain?
Sure. Is he in college?
No, he's just finishing high school.
Okay, but is he going to go to college this year?
He will.
Okay. The thing is, they could not. They don't have to claim him, so he gets his $1,200. But the parents could be losing over $3,200 worth of credits. So it still would be better for the parents to claim him. I know that your nephew would love to have that $1,200, but I think the parents would rather have $3,200.
Okay.
So what happens in the first year that a kid goes to college, it's called the American Opportunity Tax Credit, and you can get a refundable credit and a tax reduction on the federal and a refundable credit on the state of New York, depending upon whether or not the family either borrows or pays for tuition. And so that kind of all goes into the mix. So Chris is absolutely correct that the credit that the family might be giving up is $3,200, but depending upon whether he's on scholarship or not, right, Chris?
Right, and that's something you got to look at too.
Right.
I-
So,
parents-
you know, we don't mean to be vague, but what I'd suggest you do is maybe give us a call on Monday or email us all the particulars, because go to egtax.com and there's Ask the Tax Lady. You can put your question in and I'll get back to you right away. But this way I can say, how much is this going to be? How much is, and I'll give you the answer. The thing is, if he gets $1,200 and they lose $3,200, then the family's upside down by $2,000. So that's not good, right?
Okay.
Right.
All right. Hey, thanks for your call, Denise. I'm Esther Gullius, the tax lady from EG Tax, 803-0930, 803-0930, star 930 on a cell phone. We're going to take a short break for news. We'll be back with Rich and Kim and Dick and Mike on the other side.
We are family. I got
Hey,
all my
family,
sisters
this is Esther Gullius, the tax lady with Chris Fabian, and we're here to help you to understand all of the myriad of changes that have just happened in the tax code, of which I can't. Chris, can you think of anything that's bad? I mean, I haven't think of, everything's about giving people money.
So, right, and I in my 30 years, I don't remember as much tax changes in the middle of the year that keep changing. It's like an onion.
Well, and actually, there's talking about stimulus number 4. And in stimulus number 4, where PPP right now is if you're an employer who got the payroll protection plan money, you cannot then take that money and use it for payroll and deduct the payroll as an expense. But they're proposing that under PPP, if you use the money for payroll and operating expenses, are going to let you still claim the expenses. So believe me, at EG Tax, we will, stay buckled up here. We will keep you posted so that you know everything that's available to you. And that goes back to our seminar, right, Chris?
Yep. The
Virtual business seminar, COVID-19 business treatment plan, and that's going to be a virtual seminar on June 3rd, right?
and I didn't suggest to call it 6 feet under.
6 feet under.
Would not have been good for this one.
Not at all. That's correct. All right, let's go back to the phones, and we're going to talk to Kim. Hey, Kim, how can we help you?
Hi, Esther. How are you?
I'm marvelous. How about you?
Oh, I'm fine. And I just want to give you guys a plug. My husband and I are fairly new customers within the past year. And I was amazed by Chris when we came in to get our taxes done, which we did because I was listening to you. And you said, get those taxes done. Don't put them off. Because my husband said, well, we wait a little bit. I said, nope. Esther said we got to get them done. So we were in your office getting them done. And Chris, well, excuse me, I just walked up from the basement. Chris was answering the phone, unraveling our personal tax mess, and he had us stay. And we have a small business type situation. And I said, we've never had the tax guy have us stay while he did our taxes. We just always drop stuff off.
We like to have you there because we can ask you questions.
I know, and I was so impressed by that. And we got them done, and we were done. It wasn't a 3-4 week ordeal like it used to be. So I love your service.
Thank you so much.
Your core values, and I just want to put a plug in.
Oh, well, thank you. Hey, and make sure you guys sign up for that virtual small business seminar, because I don't care how small of a small business you have. If you're paying FICA, you're going to want to know how to do this, because there's a brand new form for everybody. There's going to be lots of brand new forms for next year, but we want to make sure that you know what's in there. So it's June 3rd. What time is it? 4 o'clock, Chris?
4 p.m. Yep.
4 p.m. Yep. So thank you for your call. We appreciate the kind words, Kim.
And
Okay.
I had a quick question.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I was going to get rid of you, and then you got a question. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. So we tithe and we try to give charitably throughout the year. And I had thought I had heard, and my parents just asked yesterday, and I said, I'll have to call Chris and ask him. Do you have to give a lump sum of like $5,000 in order for a charitable gift to be deductible on your income? Or
No.
did
No.
I no.
So you have, in order to take charity as a tax deduction, it has to, when it's added to all of your other deductions, which would include your medical, your taxes, which are now limited to $10,000, and who knows what's going to happen before the end of the year if they open that up. Mortgage interest, charities, and some miscellaneous itemized deductions. That has to exceed your standard deduction. If your standard deduction is, let's say, 24.8, and your itemized deductions come to 21, then you're going to get no benefit for giving to charity. So one of the things we suggest, and by the way, that one of the changes in the tax law for next year is $300 of your charitable deductions are going to be deductible even if you don't itemize. So that'll be a help for you. But secondly, may I ask, are you over the age of 70?
No, thankfully.
Okay, well, that's great. But if you were
Hopefully
over the age of 70 and a half, you could actually do a direct charitable donation to your charity up to $100,000, which would make it completely tax-free. So that's called a charitable rollover, and that's something else for many people. So they get the benefit of 100% of what they give to charity, and it makes it tax-free.
Is it? Did you say it's up to 100,000?
Up to 100 if you're over the age of 70 and a half, which you aren't. But you're going to be able to, even if you don't itemize this year, going to be able to take $300 as an adjustment over and above the standard deduction.
Okay, so we can continue to tithe and.
Well, I mean, probably as a believer, you're going to tithe anyway, right?
Right, regardless.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Just didn't know.
some gifts may not be deductible to the IRS, but they're deductible up in heaven. So.
Right, but does it make a difference if?
Thank you, my dear. I'm Esther Golias, the tax lady from EG Tax, 8030930, 8030930, star 930 on your cell phone. We got Rich hanging. How are you, Rich? Hello, Rich. Hello.
Got to turn off the radio, Rich.
Hey, Rich.
Why don't we put Rich on hold and go to Dick?
All right. Hey, Dick. How are you?
I'm needing some information on this stimulus program.
Sure.
I'm on Social Security, and I filed my income tax also with you in February.
Okay.
Owed the IRS money, and I sent them a check immediately.
Okay.
Cashed that check on March the 4th.
Uh-huh.
It cleared my bank. And since that time, my friends who are in very similar situations have either had $1,200 deposited into their bank account, or they've received checks through the mail. And I'm wondering what my problem is.
All right. Now, are you on Social Security, Dick?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So Chris helped Dick with this, but he's going to get it, right?
This isn't like everybody got a check all at once. This is going to be an ongoing project, we'll say, through August for everybody to get the stimulus check. Okay, you had a balance due, so they're getting to those people later. What I would suggest doing is on Monday, give us a call. We can log into the IRS with your information that you're going to give us over the phone, and we can supply them with your bank account information. So then within 2 weeks, you will get your stimulus check instead of waiting for a check in the mail.
How's that?
I gave that information to them already.
Right, but it doesn't.
So did you log into irs.gov?
Yeah, my daughter-in-law claims she did that for me, and I don't have.
Well, it doesn't hurt for us to do it. There's no charge. Give us a jingle on Monday. You're probably all buttoned up at home anyway, so we'd love to help you.
You're right. Okay, I was just wondering what was going on here because
Yeah, well, you're dealing with furloughed employees, an extended tax season, a COVID virus. I mean, it isn't the most optimum of customer service. Let's put it that way. So we want to help you. Just give us a call. We'll double check to make sure that you're on track.
so what you need then is my bank account number. Is that-
Oh no, we'll have it. If you're our client, we'll pull it up. So just give us a jingle, and we'll log in for you and help you to get your refund. Okay.
Okay, I appreciate that.
All right. Thanks a lot, Rich.
Right.
I'm Esther Golias, the tax lady from EG Tax, 8030930, 8030930, star 930 on your cell phone. And wanted to also mention that some of the other things that are changed is student loan interest payments are being deferred. The other thing is you can take up to $100,000 if you're under the age of 59 and a half out of your 401k plan and make it tax-free if you borrow it and pay it back within 3 years. Or if you're under the age of 59 and a half and you take up to $100,000 out, they're going to waive the penalty. So that's another good thing that people need to know. So, all right, let's go back to the phones, and we're going to talk to Mary. Hi, Mary.
Hi. I am working full time, and I filed for Social Security at age 70. And I mean that I'll start collecting it this June. And so they called me. I did it online. They called me, and they said, if you want us to send you $20,000 check, that's a round figure, we will post a sort of put your retirement for October 2019, and then that 20,000 is, what do you call it, when you collect the money after the fact. And they said it will decrease my monthly, and it looks to me like about $125 a month.
But they're giving you a lump sum on back payments, right?
But why would they want me to do that?
Well, first of all, you waited till you were 70, and so actually you gave them tens of thousands of dollars that's going to take like 15 years to break even on. So they were just giving you that option because at age 70, your longevity obviously would be less. And so maybe they're just thinking maybe you'd like the money up front. Maybe you want to go on a world cruise, pay off your home, pay off your credit cards. So what I'd suggest you do is if you want to call us, there's no charge. We'll do the math for you and tell you how much it would, depending upon how much of a lump sum they want to give you, how many years it would take for that $125 that you're giving up to equal what they're paying you retroactively.
Well, and I'm also working, so my taxable income will be higher if I have an extra 20,000 plus.
Okay, but it all depends on how the numbers work out. So I can't do it over the radio, but if you want to call at the office, there's no charge. Very happy to help you.
Okay, then one other question.
Yeah.
She told me, unbeknownst, I didn't know this, she said that out of all the years, and I've always worked since I was like 18, I've always worked. So they said there were 2 years with zero. It was 1999 and 2000, so long ago. And
okay, well, you can protest that. Send proof that they didn't get the information. They'll adjust their records. They're really good at that.
How do I find those if my records are gone now?
Well, that's a problem. You don't know who you can actually ask for a transcript from the IRS, but you don't have those the old records. You don't know who you worked for then in those years.
I worked for myself during those years. I may have worked also moonlighting, but I'm going to look at my
rummage around in your file, see what you can do, and we can see what a transcript would do. But without proof, they're not going to change their records. Maybe you had a loss in those years.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say right now, Mary, call us 632-7886, and we'll be very happy to help you. And thanks for calling. Okay, I'm Esther Golias, the tax lady from EG Tax. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back with all your calls on the other side. Hey everybody, this is Esther Golias, the head of the family here, and wishing happy Mother's Day to everybody, all moms out there. hope that it's a warmer day tomorrow. That's for sure. And we're on the phones. We're waiting. We're taking your phone calls, 803-0930, 803-0930, star 930 on a cell phone. If when you call you get the busy and you hear somebody hang up, that's your cue to call back in. So, John, how can we help you?
This is John. How are you?
Hi, John. Good.
Two things. RMD for the tax year of 2020.
Yep.
I had heard that I wouldn't have to. I always take mine at the end of the year,
Right.
And I understand that I don't have to take it this year.
That's correct.
Right?
You're absolutely right.
Oh.
But the thing is where, there is nothing easy when it comes to taxes because there's that's the law, but then there's the exception. So it all depends on what your total income is. If you have other forms of income, then not taking the RMD, especially if substantial other forms of income, not taking the RMD is a great thing. But let's say that all you have is Social Security and your pension plan, and you're married filing a joint return. Well, you and your spouse can make like $32,000 before you have to pay any taxes. So not taking money out of your IRA would mean that you'd be giving up the opportunity of getting tax-free money. So that's what we're talking about. We want to make sure that, sometimes when they pass these laws, it's not good for everybody. And we're talking about an exception to the rule.
Yeah.
But yes, you don't have to worry.
Wonderful.
Okay?
Item.
Thanks for waiting, John. I appreciate it. I'm Esther Gulius, the tax lady from EG Tax. Chris, you got anything you wanted to add to that?
And that's something we can work the numbers for people anytime to see if it's worth it or not this year. And the reason they're waiving the penalty, not the penalty, they're waiving the RMD is because at the end of the year, which is what your RMD is based on, the stock market was phenomenal. And then within a month, it plummeted. So now you would have to take out money based upon fictional dollars
Income,
that aren't
right.
there anymore. So
Absolutely.
help you rebuild your account.
Absolutely. That's absolutely correct. But again, there are some people that might be living on Social Security, and they could take $15,000, $16,000, $17,000 out tax-free. So why would you not, right?
Right, exactly.
All right. So, and the other thing I wanted to make sure that everybody understands is that self-employed taxpayers can lay off paying their FICA up till December 31st of 2021, not 2020, 2021, on 50% of it, and the balance of the 50% that they're postponing would be paid on 2022. So if you're self-employed, there's a windfall in there for you. And again, we suggest you come to our virtual business seminar, COVID-19 Business Treatment Plan, going to be June the 4th?
4th. Yep.
At 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
The nice thing about it being a virtual seminar is it's unlimited. We could have 200 people, 300 people attend. There's no limit to it.
Right, and the thing is, because it's Zoom, you get to present your situation if you want to, right?
Right.
All right, let's go back to the phones. We're going to talk to Rich. Hi, Rich.
Esther.
Yes, sir.
Are you? We don't have a computer, and we filed our return early this year. And then we did not receive a stimulus check return, me and my wife.
Are you senior citizens collecting Social Security?
Yes, but I do collect a pension also.
Okay, so let me ask you this too. Do you have your Social Security directly deposited, or do they mail you a check?
It's directly deposited.
Okay, so what we suggest, Chris, right, is we should help him with that, right?
Yep. What you want to do, sir, is give us a call. You can, as soon as you hang up, you can call, and Debbie and Tim are at our office. They can help you with this now, or you can call us on Monday at 632-7886. We'll ask you some questions while we go to the IRS's website, and we'll see what's going on with your stimulus check. And it may be they need your bank information again to do a direct deposit, because otherwise you're going to be waiting for a check.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, 632-7886. And Tim and Debbie are there right now, okay?
Well, I was going to wait till Monday when my...
Okay, that's good, whichever. I guess the only thing is, I think right now there's probably less people that would be calling. Mondays at EG Tax are a zoo. So Monday would be not the best day to. Well, I mean, we'll talk to you whenever, but I'm just talking about getting the best opportunity to get help would be. I would think now would be good. Monday's good too, but it's less pressure today.
Well,
okay, Rich.
Thank you, Lester.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for calling. I'm Esther Gilius, the tax lady from EG Tax. We're going to go to the phones and talk to Mike. Hey, Mike, how are you?
Yeah, hi Esther, how you doing?
Good.
So maybe you can help me. So I've been out since March 12th, and I did file for unemployment.
Okay.
It said that they needed to speak with me. Every time I call, I can't get through. So I was finally able to finish it up, but I'm unable to log in and claim that I'm not. I still have no job, that I'm ready to willing to go back, et cetera, et cetera. I can't do it. So I have to either keep calling or I have to write a letter, an email to them, which I doubt to even answer. So
okay. So Chris, can we help him with his unemployment?
Yeah, I mean, what you may want to do is make an appointment to come in and sit down with Tim or Maria. They're the experts with our unemployment, with working with the unemployment website. They might be able to help you with logging in.
I could log in fine. I'm just unable to actually claim my weekly thing that I'm supposed to do. I mean, I haven't even seen a dime from them at all, but I'm just saying I'm not able to even claim each week like I'm supposed to.
You mean the website won't allow you to enter the information?
No. So I just call, and then it asks you for your social, and it says please hold, and then it just hangs up on you. So
okay, but have you gone to the website?
What's that?
Have you gone to the website?
Well, yes, I've already submitted everything, and I've already been
on your weekly. So have you done a weekly update using the website as opposed to a telephone?
Yes, that's how I was able to actually put my application in.
No. Every week when you're recertifying, have you used the website or are you using a telephone?
Yes, I use the website, but it doesn't let you do anything. Like that section is like
You don't have an option that says claim weekly benefits.
no, it doesn't let you put nothing. So I have to go to my messages and I just email them, tell them.
Okay, but that's not going to work. So look there's no charge for us to help you. Just call us on Monday to ask for Maria, and she'll go and look because you could be missing a simple box to check. And you know how when you're looking at somebody else's website, they know where the box is. You might not know where the box is, and it's just so good to have a second set of eyes who's used to filling out these forms that can help you. There's no charge. Just give us a call.
Okay, and then one other quick thing. Now, are you supposed to receive the $600 a week on top of the unemployment?
Yes, sir.
How do you get that? Do you have to?
It's all done. It's all done for you. So the important thing is don't be frustrated. Be proactive. There's no charge. We want to help you. Call Maria on Monday, 632-7886. We will help you.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I mean, so many times I hear people say, as a matter of fact, a very close friend of the family said, I tried, I'm not going to do it. And kind of in a way, they win by you giving up, right?
Yep.
And so the only way you can do it is to persevere. And I think they think, well, you're not working, so it's going to take you a little longer. But we want to help you. And it's so good to have somebody that knows. It's like that commercial we said about roller skating or doing something for the first time. If this is his first time collecting unemployment, he probably doesn't know how to do it. Some of the old timers that do it every year, they know, but he's new and we don't want him to be frustrated. We want him to get his money. Okay, and let's go to John. Hi, John. Oh, John dropped. All right, Margaret.
Great.
Hello, Esther.
How are you, dear?
I'm fine. First, I want to tell you I live in a cave. I have no computer.
All right, we'll help you. I mean, you got a phone because, see, you're talking to me.
I almost hung up because I have your telephone number now, 632-7886.
And whatever you need, call us. We will help you. We know not everybody is computer literate. And even if you got a computer, sometimes you can't You know, I mean, even myself, I use computers all the time. I call my IT guy all the time. So we are here to help you.
All right, here's my situation.
Yep.
I received a stimulus check, and I have it for double for my husband and myself. But it's in my name, just in my name. But my husband passed away a year ago.
Okay.
So I should not be getting any money from him for.
That's correct.
Yes,
That's
for
correct.
him. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Anyhow, I have that phone number, and if it's too involved, and time is almost up here.
No. Here's the thing.
Okay.
You're going to call us. Actually, you can call Tim right now. There's you're going to make out a check to the Internal Revenue Service. There's an address on our website, and I know you don't have a computer, but we're going to tell you over the phone.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, Chris, can she hang on after the show's over, and we can talk to her directly, or should she call Chris? Tim.
Call Tim.
Yeah, why don't you call Tim at 632-7886. He'll give you the address, put the check in the mail, and put a little thing that this is you gave me $1,200 too much for my deceased husband. Put his name and his social security number, and that'll be how you handle it, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right, dear. God bless you.
Love your attitude.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, and we got Cheryl. Cheryl, can we talk quickly? How can we help you, my dear? Cheryl dropped. Okay, that's good. All right. So sad for me to not talk to Cheryl. All right, let's quickly talk about some of the other things that are available. Small businesses. You get a credit for employees for caring for family members with coronavirus. You use Form $7,200 for delaying payments. Sales taxes are due to New York, but they're going to allow for penalty adjustment if filed late, but you have to apply for forgiveness. So if the state of New York is getting after you for paying your sales tax late, you got to apply for a penalty for forgiveness. PPP, right now Congress is thinking of making it not only turn into a grant if you're using the money properly, but allow you to take the expenses that the PPP covered. So that's unbelievable. And the other thing is there's this forgiveness of for self-employment taxes for employers as well. And there's also a credit of 50% of the first $10,000 for wages for people that you kept on the payroll. It's a refundable credit using Form 7200. And that's it, right, Chris? I'm Esther Gilius, the tax lady from EG Tax. You need us during the week, 632-7886. You can go to our website at egtax.com. Have a great week. God bless you. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.